on to do another show with, do you know Rory Kramer? He's a videographer. So I ended up spending a year with him creating a show from MTV where the show was called Dare to Live. When we created it and sold it to MTV, it was called Rory's Day Off, and it was a cool show, man. I worked on it for a year, and we would basically go out with an artist and film their show.
Okay.
And then the conceit of the show was film the show, film the concert, and then the next day take them on the most epic day off ever. So I ended up spending a year with him creating a show from MTV where the show was called Dare to Live. When we created it and sold it to MTV, it was called Rory's Day Off, and it was a cool show, man. I worked on it for a year, and we would basically go out with an artist and film their show.
Okay.
And then the conceit of the show was film the show, film the concert, and then the next day take them on the most epic day off ever.
Right. And so what was that? Like who?
It was amazing. So we went, so Cruella,
Okay.
the DJing sisters, we took them up to Lake Tahoe. They played a show there, and then we took them on a crazy day on the lake. Bottom bouncing, skiing, all sorts of crazy shit. Khalid, what do we do with him? It's also like they were all like kind of like super active things. Like Martin Garrix, we were in Vegas, and then we went and did some like crazy Nerf gun battle with these like SS guys and crashing cars and shit.
Oh,
and then
shit.
like we went to Japan with Shawn Mendes and went to like one of those sumo restaurants where you dress up as a sumo wrestler and you go do sumo with real sumo guys. Ray Shrimmered, we did a thing in Florida, and then we took them like alligator wrestling.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was nuts, man. It was Iggy Azalea. We did some stuff in LA, went horse riding and shot our music video. And who else did we do? There were a couple others.
I think I remember Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Rory, actually, that's how he came up. He was their videographer and kind of blew up doing their thing. And we also had like another, like, Rory has this thing where he modifies like old cars. Like he'll chainsaw like the roof off and then go do crazy J turns and stuff.
Okay.
So we did all sorts of that kind of stuff with it. It was awesome, man. Also just like another one of those things where you're working with really cool people, but also having a cool life experience.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And so you guys filmed the entire season, and you guys didn't even know who like this was going to get sold to or anything.
Oh no, we did basically we did a pilot. The pilot episode was with Cruella at Lake Tahoe, and then MTV picked it up and greenlit it for, I think it was 8 or 10 episodes.
And so when you're going through these experiences, do you actually get to experience the thing too, or are you just filming all of it?
Yeah. And dude, I forgot the craziest one. We went with Steve Aoki to Hawaii and went big wave surfing. And I'm like on the back, I'm on the back of like a jet ski with some dude who's usually like, professional jet ski guy that they shoot like Jaws, the Jaws surf break with. And we have like 30 foot waves, and I'm on the back with the camera holding on to him, and he's just gunning it, trying to get this footage. It was nuts.
Dude, you're not shy to big waves, are you?
No. I think my South African experience probably helped out with that one.
I'm sure it set you up for this experience. Yeah. Holy shit. And so on this jet ski, you're like having to like mob over them because they have to like pull them into the wave.
100%. So we were on like shooting jet skis, and then they have another jet ski dedicated to pulling them in. But I definitely like saved Steve Aoki's life.
Wow.
Because him and the jet ski that pulled him in got taken out by this big wave, and the guy was trying to get the jet ski, and I was on the back, and like we went in. I grabbed him by his arm, and then we went out before like this giant wave came and hit us.